Ball's in. Your batter up here.
Hey, Cat. Hey, Cat. What's your last name?
Troutman.
Troutman?
I like your fit.
Okay. I can't read his writing. Okay, after a shaky, maybe no, yeah, okay, let's, yeah, we're going to play. This is the ambulatory foot center at bat against the rec room shop. Leadoff hitter is Jim Clifford. And did he make the catch? Yes, he did. Out of left field, 1 out. Scott Burke's up. He'll be followed by Steve DeMuro, and then Mark Anderson is the cleanup hitter. Big swing and a miss. Drops it in front of left fielder, and Burke will hold it first with a single. Steve DeMuro. Who's in relation to Lou? Anybody remember Lou DeMuro, the umpire? Honey? They get the force at second, and that's all they're going to get. And brings up Mark Anderson. Hit the left, and he misplayed it. The wind, no, he did catch it. What does he call? Did he call a trap? He sure did. The run scores. So DeMuro comes all the way around to score. And Dana Del Rosini. I believe that's how that's pronounced, if I got it to me right. Base hit, left field. Runner around third, he'll score. The throw comes into second base, 2-0. So Scott Maddox is up now. With Del Rosini at first base. Maddox swings and misses. Hit the left field, it's in for a base hit. And the runners hold. So a 2-out single puts runners at first and second, and Brad Menard is up. On-deck hitter is Monty Nelson. Nice play by the shortstop. Timed perfectly. But Foot Center comes up with a couple of runs, 4 hits, no errors, and they left 2 runners on after half an inning. It's the Ambulatory Foot Center 2 with the rec room coming up. Hopefully I read the writing correctly for Rec Room Shop. Mike Bolger, Craig Proud, and Marty Ogle, the first 3 hitters. Are you ready for the Gary Cooper? This guy probably never lives that name down. He'll bat 4th, Scott Spencer 5th, Matt Holst 6th. The number 7 hitter is Dan Whitted. 8th place is Randy McGill. Bill Troutman, the catcher, bats 9th, and Dave Hoyt, the pitcher, will bat 10th. some question as to whether this game would even be played because the rec room had like 7 players with 5 minutes to go. Then they found they were going to use Stan Olson from Theodore's Bar to pitch, but they were able to get 10 of their own players. So this is where we're at. Foul. Catcher has it. 1 out. Craig Proud. He's the left field, or I should say he's the pitcher. Okay. So now I don't know what the outfield alignment is. I have no idea because the original lineup we had Proud in left field. So Marty Ogle. Popped up. It's foul. Catcher makes the play again. 2 outs. And Gary Cooper's up. This guy played Lou Gehrig in the movie, didn't he? That one's lifted high. And shortstop makes the grab. So 3 pop-ups. Wrapped around a single, and the rec room is out in the bottom of the first. No runs, a hit, no errors, and 1 guy left. After 1, it's 2-0, the ambulatory foot center. And they will set up Monty Nelson, Scott Wagner, and Perry Rummels. Brian Menard is the 4th hitter scheduled. Summer night at Dodge Park. Lifted high to right. Ogle back, and he makes the grab. It must be the shorts. Scott Wagner, his first at-bat tonight. Uniforms, the Houston Astro look, but in green. Right back to the pitcher. Proud makes the play, and there's 2 away. Perry Rummels. Hit to the right side. Again, Ogle back. He's going to have to get on his horse. He can't get to this one. Rummels with a wide turn at first, trying to make it up. But he'll only get to third base. Had trouble at first and second, making the turns. But he ends up with a 2-out triple. So Brian Menard, the 11th hitter in the lineup. Bingle gets another run in. Pulls it way foul. Hit to the right side, a clean play will get him out of the inning. No runs, a hit, no errors. Runner left on third after 1.5. Ambulatory foot center leads it by a score of 2-0. Spencer, Scott Spencer, Matt Holst, Dan Whitted, 5, 6, and 7 hitters for the Rec Room Shop. The bottom of the second inning.
Come on now, 1, 2, 3, guys.
OSA softball. This week out of Dodge Park. Again, we'll remind you, players that want to get into the city tournament, the person listed as your coach will receive or should already have received entry forms and flyers from OSA as well as Cox Cable, and they aren't going to get this guy. Spencer with an infield single to third base.
All right, nice try, Dana.
Matt Holst is up.
Get up on 2 now.
So make sure you get on the horn and tell your team, let's get into the city tournament. Foul. I want to see what Menard is pitching to make him pop up like that. This is the 3rd foul behind the plate. Dan Whitted. We're going to have to hustle to get 2. High throw.
One more now.
Brandon McGill. Two outs here. We're in the bottom of the second. Base hit. It bounces off his foot. And the throw to third, you can forget it. So that play goes 8-5 on Whitted and give McGill a single. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, runner left. And after 2, Ambulatory Foot Center has a 2-run lead over the Rec Room Shop. Top of the 3rd, Jim Clifford, Scott Burke, and Steve DeMuro. Low throw, gets by. So Clifford on. McGill fielded it cleanly, but a bad throw to first base. So Scott Burke, he singled in his only trip. Again, third base. They could get the force. They get the force. Bad throw to first. They wouldn't have got him anyway. A high throw. 1 out. Kept the force alive in the infield. Steve DeMuro reached on a fielder's choice and scored the first run of this ball game. Right side, long run toward the line. They make the catch. Anderson doubled in a run. Rossini's on deck. Right on top of the plate. Base hit to left. That'll score a run. And it gets by the left fielder. Bounces off his foot. Anderson takes second. He'll make it easily. Rossini singled in a run back in the first inning. Right through the shortstop's legs. Anderson will hold, and the throw gets by everybody, but Anderson will score now. And Del Rosini goes down to second base. Scout Maddox singled his first trip. Chops it to left. Can't get to it. Del Rosini, he's going to come home. He'll score. Maddox goes to second. Brad Menard, 5-0. Hits it high, deep to left. It's in the ballpark though, and the catch is made. 3 runs, 2 hits. There were 4 errors. And they left the guy at second. So after 2.5, 5-0, Foot Center ahead. Rec Room will have Troutman, Hoyt. They go to the top of the order, and Bolger. Well, we have a delay in the game. There's somebody in the outfield for the Rec Room shop, and the guy's just laying face down in right field. I didn't see what happened. I don't know if running in he might have turned his ankle or... I didn't really see what happened. I just saw everybody running out toward right field. I don't know if he just collapsed or what. No, he's holding that, well, let's see. That's Dan Whitted. No, he just doesn't seem to hurt a foot or a leg. Well, we can't conjecture here at all. Umpires, well, maybe they're going to get some water. Or maybe, I don't know. He might have just collapsed. Well, in the bottom of the second inning, he went from first to third after he reached on a fielder's choice. He went from first to third. He was thrown out. That ended the inning, and then he made one play in the top of the third. Okay, well, we're ready to play. This is Bill Troutman, the catcher. Hit to the right side. Rummels makes the play. Not very gracefully, but it doesn't make any difference how you make it as long as you make it. Dave Hoyt. Hit to left. He's going to have to run. And it drops in there for a base hit. Now the left center fielder came charging in as if he was going to make the play. Shortstop couldn't quite with his back to the ball. That's a tough play. And it just drops in for a base hit. Bolger popped to the catcher in his only at-bat. Reached for that one. Nice play by the second baseman, but he won't be able to make a play in time anywhere, but a nice play out there at second. Craig Proud singled in one trip. Base hit to left. Is this going to score a run? Yeah, they're sending Hoyt. He has good speed. The play goes to third, and then not in time to get the runner. And Proud is out at second base. So the run comes in. First one of the game. And it's 6-1. And with runners at second and third, or I should say it's 5-1, and with runners at second and third, here's Marty Ogle, right center fielder. Rummels. Again, it looked as though he might have misjudged it. The runner tags and scores from third, and Proud moves over to third from second. So now it's 5-2. 2 down. Gary Cooper popped the shortstop. Right to Maddox. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and they left the runner on. After 3, it's 5-1. Foot Center leads Rec Room Shop. Nelson, Wagner, and Rummels here in the top of the 4th inning. So we do have some changes as Troutman is no longer catching, and we have a new first baseman. Ogle has moved to right, and he makes a slide, even though he didn't make the catch. And Hoyt is in right center. So this is Wagner. Off the shortstop. Nelson's going to go to third. Runners at the corners with no outs. So Steve has gone into right center. They've moved, or I should say Hoyt. Is that Hoyt? Yeah. Unless what they told me originally was wrong. Anyway, Ogle moves over to right. Rummels. This could be a gapper. Ooh, it is. 1 run scores. The runner goes, and he crossed up the shortstop. Crossed him up. I'll tell you, Wagner took a big turn at second base, and the shortstop just got handcuffed. 6-1, 6-2. Brian Menard grounded to short. Second base is only at bat. Dangerous play. Dangerous play by the third baseman. He didn't have a prayer in doubling the runner up at second. He whipped that ball. That throw's not good. They might have another run. That's a dangerous play, but it didn't hurt him. So, 2 out, 1 out. Clifford. Nice play by the shortstop. So they force Rummels. Nice play by the shortstop. Clifford's on, so there's runners at the corners, and there's 2 outs, and Scott Burke is up. He's 1 for 2. He scored a run. Cranked up for that one, didn't he? Whoosh. Hit to left. Long run. And he makes the grab. 1 run, 1 hit, 2 errors. They left 2, and after 3.5. Foot center 6, rec room 2. Spencer, Holston, Whitted.
Don't get lazy now. Keep going.
There you can hear one of the incoming flights to Epley Airfield. Kind of gives it a Shea Stadium effect, doesn't it?
1-1.
Ooh, Spencer took 2 good pitches. First one, okay, we'll give him that, right? But with that foul on the 3rd strike rule, 2nd strike, you get in a hole. The wind will keep this one fair, and it'll be caught. Holst, first base, pop to the catcher. Oh, it got by the shortstop. Tried to backhand, tough play. Dan? No, this is not Dan Whitted. This guy's catching right now. I think his name is Steve. It could drop in. It does. Holst stops at second base. Randy McGill, single in his only trip. It's incredible, isn't it? That this Mr. Drive umpire is crazy. Guys wear jewelry, they wear watches, they... I mean, I don't know. I guess... yeah. Of course, I don't know anybody in the major leagues that wears a watch when they play. Pop to the left side. Should be played. It is. 2 out.
One more to get out of this now. No airs now, no airs.
Hit another new hitter. Left center fielder had him played pretty perfectly. He had to come in a little bit. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 runners left after 4. It's still 6-1. Foot center over, rec room. 6-2. Yeah, 6-2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. DeMuro, Anderson, Del Rossini. Here in the top of the 5th. Let's see, any changes? Can't see them. And not anything different from before, anyway. DeMuro is 0 for 2. He did reach on a fielder's choice and scored a run. Oh, burned the second baseman. When he hit the ball on the pitch, second baseman moved a couple steps toward the hole. And DeMuro, a little bit of pushing and shoving down there between DeMuro and Holst. Yeah, DeMuro. Oh yeah, the world of slow pitch softball. Anderson up the middle for a base hit. DeMuro's coming to third base. He'll make it. Well, I'll tell you, the outfield not sure where to throw the ball. It gets by, and one run will come in. And Anderson will come in. So Anderson will get a single. And let's see. DeMuro scores, as does Anderson on the errant throw. 2 in, 8-2. Del Rosini. Base hit. A big inning could make it tough on the rec room here. What do they need? 4 more and it's a 10-run game. But there's no outs and a runner on first. It's Scott Maddox. McGill can't make a play. Throws it into right field. Nice backup. So runners at first and second and no outs. Brad Menard, pitcher. Brad at the shortstop, 1 out. Monty Nelson. Right field, Ogle. Drop the ball. They're going to send the runner home. No relay is made. So the third run is in. Maddox is at second. Nelson's on first and Scott Wagner hits it toward the bag. They get 1. Relay not in time.
Come on, guys. 1 or 2 down. 2 down, 1 or 2. Little poke, Perry, little poke.
9-2. Perry Rummels.
2 down now. Foul ball.
Foul ball.
1 and 1.
Inside. Opposite field base hit. That gets Maddox in. Del Rosini, he hesitated. A good throw. Get him. But he got underneath the tag. He sure did. A good throw would have had him. Because he hesitated when he came around second. Runners at the corners. 10-2. Brian Menard getting a little anxious. Nubs that ball off the end of his bat. If he feels it, could be a force. It is. Yeah, they came up with 4 runs. 4 hits. There were 2 errors. And they left 2 guys. So after 4.5, there's your score. Hoyt, Bolger, and Proud.
Monty, wait for it. Watch deep one, Monty. Brian.
Guy last time singled and scored. Anderson with a grab out of left field. It's 1 out. Come on, you poke.
There it is.
Holy cow, it's Roger Simonson. Base hit in the hole.
Extra bases. Do it.
So, 1 out base hit. Craig Proud's up. He's 2 for 2 and on a run batted in.
Gotta hold him here now. Need 2 more to get out of this. Right. Right.
Came off his bat. He kind of sliced at it. Rummels makes the play. 2 outs. Marty Ogle. Hey, Marty having a tough night out in right field. Well, he started out at right center, and then they moved him over to right after Whitted apparently succumbed to the heat and the humidity.
Right. 1-1.
Foul back. Can't get to it. Those are tough. Those are tough. But it didn't matter because we had it on 3rd strike. No runs, a hit, 1 error, 1 man left after 5. It's 10-2. So what do we have? We have Clifford, Burke, and DeMuro due up here in the top of the 6th inning for the ambulatory foot center.
There you go.
Bingo. When was the last time a catcher was a leadoff hitter anywhere? It's his first hit in 4 trips. It'll bring up Scott Burke. He's 1 for 3, scored a run. Likes that first pitch. Left field makes the play. So DeMuro, 1 for 3, 2 runs scored. See, last time he got to first base, get into a shoving match. Well, unless they drop it, he's not going to get there. Mark Anderson. 2 outs. Anderson 3 for 3, has an 2 RBIs, a double. Scored all 3 times he's gotten on. Let's see, it's 10-2, so if they don't score at least 2 runs, Rec Room can feel assured of going 7 innings, unless they have such a big inning in the top of the, well, it doesn't make any difference. Here comes the runner to the plate. Good throws, got him, and they got him. Ooh, what a play at the plate, huh? Nice relay. No runs, 2 hits and error, which ended up being good for them because they got the play at the plate. 1 guy left. 10-2 after 5 1/2. Cooper, Spencer Holst. John Tuitu from Milford, New Jersey. That's New York City stuff, Milford, New Jersey. Menard in time. Nice recover.
Nice play, Scott. Brian.
Spencer, 1 for 2. The breeze has picked up considerably. 2 outs, Matt Holst. Three up, 3 down. Go to the 7th. Still 10-2. Del Rosini, Maddox, and Brad Menard for the ambulatory foot center in the top of the 7th inning.
Tough luck, guys. Let's go, Dana. Start us out now, Dana. Need more runs now. More runs. Mikey!
You know, I was worried about this guy's last name all night because just the way it was in the scorebook, I wasn't sure. And now I look at the back of his jersey, and it's not Del Rosini, it's Delazine. Maddox, and I apologize to him for that because the man's name is his name. Maddox, he stopped at first base. Well, he hit the bag at first. I don't know what his coach had done at first base. Clifford was telling him, but he stopped at the bag. He could have had 3 maybe. Yeah, they got a double anyway. He really killed that ball. But I apologize again to Delazine, Dana, even if that's correct. I don't know. Brad Menard, runner at second base. 1 out. Right at shortstop. Ooh, and he dropped the ball. He's going to have to make a play. Maddox goes, a good throw, get him, and McGill dropped the ball. Well, Holst made a good throw, and McGill just couldn't hang on to the ball. 2 outs. Monty Nelson. Nelson has flied to right center, reached on an error, scored, and reached on an error, and was forced out. Now what will Ogle do this time? He gets over there and he makes the catch. So Nelson flies to right to end the 7th. No runs, a hit, an error. 1 man left. We go to the bottom of the 7th. The rec room needs 8, at least to tie, 9 to win. They have see, they have Steve, McGill, and now let's see, who is this? I believe that's Steve. He came in and replaced Troutman at catcher, but they put him in Whitted's spot in the batting order. Pop the left side. Randy McGill, 1 for 2 tonight. Oh, no watch on this time. Oh, gee. Got into that one. He burned everybody. Good hit. He's going to have to hustle. And he will stop at second. I don't know, but they might have an appeal at first. I'm not sure if he touched the bag.
Don't get lazy now.
This is Brian.
Brian, get there. Right in here now. There it is.
He flied to left center his only at bat. He replaced, well, in the order, he replaced Bill Troutman. Hit down to first base. No, second, and there's nobody. They throw to third, and McGill drew the throw, and everybody's safe because there's nobody at the bag.
Take it off. Take it off, Pat. Let it go.
McGill thought he was going to take off for third base. Wisely, the relay to third to hold him, but Maddox went for the ball toward the hole, and there was nobody over to cover first base. There's a base hit. McGill will, they're going to send him. They throw to stop the runners, and McGill is in. So Hoyt gets an RBI single to right. Brian stops at second base, and now it's 10-3. One out. And the leadoff hitter's up, Mike Bolger. He's 1 for 3. Scored a run. There's a base hit in the center field. Left center fielder drops the ball. He'll let the run score. Batter goes to second. Runners at second and third now.
Come on, guys. Take it off. We only need 2.
Craig Proud, 2 for 3. Run batted in. Left field is really shallow. Now he runs toward the line, but Proud goes the other way, up the middle. Rummels has trouble getting the ball. 2 runs are going to score. So we're going to give Rummels an error because he couldn't come up cleanly with the hit, and it allowed the 4th run to score. So now it's 10-6. Marty Ogle is up. Big situation now. Although with just a runner at first, they're still down by a bunch, but now they've got the foot center moving all over the place. They have a rover now in left center field. This could be 2. They can't make the relay, so he has to tag the runner.
Get out of this. One more now. All right, come on, buddy.
So now there's 2 outs now. So Gary Cooper's up looking for his first hit. Popped to short. Line to first. Grounded to short. Yeah, I tell you, there's a lot of room out there. You hit a line drive in left center, you're going to burn somebody. He goes the other way. Maddox can't get it. Ogle will come to third. Cooper heading to second base. The throw is not in time. Well, Scott Spencer's up now. He has a hit in 3 trips. 2 down here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Now, if they can keep it going to the right side, but Menard throws a strike, he's got to try to work them inside. Because they've been going opposite way. There's an inside pitch. That one's foul. That's out of play. Long run for anybody in this field alignment. They've bunched their outfielders, so they're off the line, and they have a rover. But now I think they're going to go back to 4 outfielders. No, they keep the short fielder in left center field. A lot of room now in left center. Left fielder hits foul, and that's it. Foul on the 3rd strike rule will do it. They came up with 4 runs, 5 hits, 6 hits. It was an error, and they left 2 runners on. Final score. Ambulatory Foot Center 10 and the Rec Room Shop 6. And remember, next week won't be softball. In this time slot, we'll have the City Swimming and Diving Championships. So make sure you join me and Dan Murphy and Larry Hill for all that action right here on Cox Cable Channel 7. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you. Bye.
Tuning in.